Hello and good morning. I am Christina Crowley and welcome to Inspiration Morning Live. It is a beautiful Friday morning and I hope it is where you are. And I want to thank you for joining me now. And if you're watching this on the replay, I want to thank you for joining me then. Remember to give me lots of thumbs up and lots of hearts. I do appreciate those as it helps Facebook show that to more of the people in our community who don't normally get us on a regular basis. So it's just the way Facebook's algorithm works. But I want to thank you in advance for giving me those. I help people who want to go after their passion. I help people who are going after their passion. And today I want to know, have you ever wondered why we go to that immediate negative place? And have you ever struggled with what that brings? To me, it brings this angst, this immediate angst. And I want to talk about that today. And the reason I bring that up is because I do that. And as much as I wonder why we do that, I understand how I immediately go there. And I have a few ways of pulling myself back down, getting myself off the ledge, telling myself that everything's okay. And so yesterday, I got an email from the lady who does my taxes, and it said that, she got a letter from the IRS and to give her a call after I get the email. Well, I didn't get that till this morning, and I read it this morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's, because I read it around 7 a.m. They don't open until 8 o'clock. And so I'm like, what in the world does the IRS want? And then I thought, okay, I'm doing this. I'm going to that immediate negative place. In the back of my mind, I replayed my conversation with her in April when we were doing our taxes. There were some things that we were very conservative on, and maybe it had something to do with that. So I took a few deep breaths, and I went out to the post box. Lo and behold, the letter from the IRS was there. And it was one of those things that we were conservative on, and we knew that being conservative was the better way to go on these particular items. Essentially, I put down that I didn't, and I paid too much. I paid too much taxes, and that's why we went conservative on those things. And the IRS said, no, this information we got was different. Essentially, it was because of my health insurance. I put that I paid much more for my health or much less for my health insurance. So I paid them a little bit more. I owed the difference. Anyway, it was something that was simple, and it'll probably come out in my favor. I'll probably get some money back because I gave them too much, and that's okay. But immediately, because it was the IRS, I got the email. They need to talk to me. I may have gotten the letter first. I immediately went to that, oh my God, I'm in trouble. And I wasn't, and I'm not. And why do we as humans do that? And I think it's for some people, they don't do that. And I want to be more like you, for you, if you don't do that, which is why I stop. I take a deep breath, and breathing helps you focus, but it also brings me back to, even if I did make a mistake and they're going to charge me and they're going to give me a penalty, that's fine. I'll pay it. If I have made a mistake, if I haven't, and I get money back, then good. Today is going to continue to go on anyway. Time will not wait for me. Time waits for no one. That is one of my favorite sayings. And when we go to the negative place right away, I think we are robbing ourselves of joy. And I have to remember that. Good morning. I know there's a few of you I see joining us. I want to say thank you for joining me this morning, and give me a thumb up and some hearts. I really appreciate those. I am Christina Crowley. Those of you who are watching this may know that already. And I want to ask you to please like and share and comment, give us hearts, tag your friends, let them know that Inspiration Morning is here every day. And it's a place to come and get a start on your day from an empowering, positive place. And the affirmations are always going to be here. And that's also what I came back to in my, am I going to that negative place first? And realizing that I control how I react to the situations, and so do you. And it's doing anything other than taking a deep breath, focusing my thoughts, it's not empowering to me. Good morning. I want to say good morning to those of you who are watching. Please give me some thumbs up or some hearts. I really appreciate those. If you like these Inspiration Morning Lives, if you feel that they give you any value, or let me know what your challenges are today. You can type in something and I can see it on the screen. If you have any comments, please feel free to share them. So going to that negative place first, I think it is human nature in some ways. I've never, it's because a lot of people from a lot of different cultures do it. I think it's kind of a human thing to do, because the fight or flight kind of response is something threatening us. Was that letter I got threatening me? No, but was it a threat to my way of life? Well, sure, if I really messed up and I owed the IRS a whole lot of money, but I don't. So going to that negative place first, when I knew I did things right, I know that I put down everything. I go to the same lady every year. She knows me. She would have, we talk about things, and, she asks me a whole lot of questions to see if I had forgotten anything. Sometimes I forget things in my own favor. And, of expenses. So going to the negative place isn't life-threatening, but it does take away from our joy. It takes away from our joy in life. I know years ago when I was younger, I would have stewed over that, worrying. And even though I got the letter, it was a little bit vague, and I looked at the letter, it was kind of vague. It's robbing us of our joy. So take the time to do a little stress relief, do a little focusing, and remember that we are who we are. And, but we can choose how we are going to react to every situation. That is the one thing that we are in control of. We may not be in control of external things, but we are in control of how we feel. We are in control of our dreams. We are in control of sitting down and having a cup of coffee and talking it out with someone. With them saying, good morning, give me a thumb up or put a question in the comments if you want to. I am here this morning. I'm on Be Live, and I can take any of your comments or questions. Thank you so much. And I will look to see if there's any comments or questions that I may share on another Facebook Live. And today I'm talking about going to that negative place first. And that I do think in some ways it's human nature, and how much I envy those of you who don't immediately go to the negative spot. And I think that is something that maybe we learn with maturity, and sometimes we don't. But what are your biggest challenges with fear, with going to a negative spot, with focusing your mind so that you don't expect the worst? Some of us do, and some of us work very hard not to. What are your biggest challenges? And that said, and coming to a conclusion, what would you like to see me talk more about? I appreciate those of you who come, and I appreciate those of you who give me some likes, some shares, and some comments. And I'm going to end this with, we are having the contest this week. I will be choosing somebody tomorrow, with it being Saturday, and they will get the $25 Amazon gift card. And so please comment. Please comment on the posts on the Inspiration Morning page. I appreciate that. And sometime tomorrow I'll come on, I'll be live, and I will put the winner in my live tomorrow. And I want to thank you. Please share this Facebook Live on the share button if you feel this has been helpful. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.